Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Freaky Skull, welcome you to the Stanley Parable. This game's been out for a while, and I'm gonna have to apologize for that because it is my own fault. I got this game the day it came out. I was gonna play it and like get at it before any of the other YouTubers did, but then I said, "Ooh, I've got Skyrim to play" that very same day, and just now, that stopped. So, let's see. I heard some things about this game that it is, ooh, that it is crazy. I'm gonna love it. It never ends, oh, wait. The end is never. Okay. The end is never, apparently. The end is loading. Something tells me we got a crash or a freeze or something already. That would not be fun. Okay, good. You know, I didn't even bother to check if this thing had, like, Xbox 360 controller support. Anyway.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
He was probably some hobo on the side of the street.
Considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He was probably some hobo they pulled in off the street for the mental experiment.
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
One moment. Oh, it does have Xbox 360 controller support. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yep, that's it. I can crouch.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Good thing about 360 controller, I'm like using one hand right now. So I can just like, I don't know, scratch or something like that. I know, disgusting.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Unbelievable!
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps I do. What about this? Oh. I'm pressing X. Weird.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Cold drinks.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I love that soda machine. You know, every once in a while she just stares back at me and
Yes,
we have a moment.
Really, really worth it being here in the room.
In that picture,
Room so utterly captivating
I love
that even
that
though
picture.
all your
Look
co-workers
at it.
have mysteriously vanished,
it's just
here you sit looking
so,
at these chairs
so
and some
beautiful.
paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, and this chair, it's just, it loves to be filled with my ass. And this plant!
Point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
I don't
It's
care.
possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah. Oh, that plant. One day, my darling, I can reach you. But for now, I must go.
Stanley sat around waiting
must
for more
go.
dialogue. But when
I
some
must.
time had passed
Please.
and there was no more,
Do
he
not cry.
decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, I can't leave you, baby. I can never leave you. We'll be together forever. Oh, fine. I was plotting your murder anyway.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was
Took
so
the first
amazing.
open door on his left to get back to business.
But questionable door on the forward area. I did not play the demo. I'm going. What's this?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. I don't care. I'm untamable. Anyway. I'm untamable. Untamable. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You dare me? Leroy Jenkins!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yes.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yes! I was expecting an invisible wall to stop me. And little did Stanley know that there was an invisible wall
All of
stopping
his
him.
co-workers were gone.
Yeah, I'll
What
follow
could it
directions
mean?
now.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is my left. No, it's my right. Those leaves! Oh, they're so round and pointed at the top and they're wet. They're dripping wet. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, beautiful mountain vista. Much enjoyment. I will not do dog because I hate dog. Oh, yes. It is emptying into the ocean. Or perhaps the ocean is going into that crack. I do not know. It is merely a crack. And clock! Anyway. Okay. It's so bright. Oh, head towards the light, Stanley. Head towards it. It will save you from this nightmare. Ooh. Cranberry apple juice, ham, and stale bread.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Talk less.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Target demographic teenagers. Oh, right. Profits. Shut up. Stripes require more secondary research. Colored in segments. Stock market. Somewhere here. Things. You're fired. Money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. Blunt! Hello, my darling. I love when you brush your leaf up against my face. Yes, But like I said, you are going to burn one of these days. One day, I will be free of your oppressive grasp. Anyway, doodaloo. Grab law, do not alter without consulting a whiteboard manager. Where are the markers? I must alter it. Kasamunte! Not that again, I died the first time. Who's closing these doors? Who's closing these doors? Narrator! Is that you? Why would you do this to me? I'm gonna teabag the floor for a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway. Yeah!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I wanna jump up on this so I could, like, I don't know. Fine. You're no fun. Narrator, you're a buzzkill.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Not today! Anyway. Ooh, I like that wallpaper. That's nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. I believe this is the room from the demo, because I watched PewDiePie play it. Executive bathroom. Oh, come on. I want to take a shit in the top part of the toilet. Oh, well, I guess I'll just crap on my boss's desk. Lop. 9.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held
I want
from
this
him?
office. This place
What he
is
could not have
awesome.
known was that
Wood.
the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Will you shut up?
2845.
2845.
But of course,
I'm trying to
Stanley
concentrate on this
couldn't
wood.
possibly have known this.
I'm trying to concentrate on this wood here. Do you not understand that? Do you not see me trying to concentrate on this beautiful wood?
Stanley just
Because
sat
I
around
need
twiddling his thumbs.
wood around
Trying
me.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Okay, fine.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code
Oh,
by sheer
scheisse.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I smell lies. And... oh yeah, this is made on the Steam engine, isn't it? Likely Left 4 Dead 2, because that generator is directly pulled from it. And so are those lights. And a lot of this other stuff, so... this was made on Left 4 Dead 2's engine. Big red button saying down. Nope, that can't be it. I'm gonna stand in the start corner for a bit and just kinda, yeah. I like this corner. Hi, corner. Do you love me, corner? I like being here. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit and fall asleep until the voices leave my head. Well, that's enough of that. Big red button, 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 bop. Meh. Fine. Anyway. Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
Ascending.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to
I
him?
feel so lucid.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
I feel so lucid, like I'm in control. I'm gonna press that button again. Oh, come on. Why? Why did you do this to me? Oh, some wiring. High wire. Anyway. What?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Dun, 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 dun. Escape! No. They will expect that. Or they will expect me to expect that they would expect that. And then they're both traps. I will face this head on. Bam.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Ooh,
what
plasma.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't have the strength. Goodbye. I'm going back to the escape door. You lied to me! Okay. We have no choices. Okay. My freedom. Camera. This is gonna get real trippy real fast.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Fired.
nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I'm gonna try and find my screen. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. He's gonna say Stanley searched endlessly for his own screen. It was 427, right? I think that's my office. That is my office, so I found my screen. Yay! Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Well, many of you are probably wondering, or already know, what is on that elevator. Well, I just said well again. Too bad. We're gonna go into that in the next episode. Please like, subscribe, just view and do nothing else. I don't really care. Goodbye.